Hello students, today we are going to start our new chapter, Changes Around Us. We can feel and we can see many changes around us all the time. Some common changes we observe are changes in weather, alternation day of night, cooking of food, spoilage of food if kept for long, rusting of iron, burning of paper, wood and fuel, growth, flowering, formation of fruits, changes in animals' growth, producing babies, movement of things, sometimes slow, sometimes fast, sometimes a repeated motion such as that of pendulum. You know why these changes occur? Changes in weather occur due to the heat of the sun. And day and night alternate because of the rotation of the earth. In the same way, every change has a cause, and these causes can bring the changes in size, shape, position, color, state, and internal structure. If we talk about shape, if you want to change the shape, you can take the example of a balloon, and when you squeeze it, its shape gets changed. A blown up balloon increases in size when kept in the hot sun. Increases in the number of cell causes our body to grow in size. So size also change. And when we talk about position, if you kick a football, it moves from its position. So you can change the position also. And if you heat a piece of iron, it becomes red hot. So this is how you can change the color. And if you heat a wax, it melts. Now you have changed the state also. And for the state, we can take the example of ice also. If we put the ice at a normal temperature, it start melting. So the state of the ice change from solid to liquid. And when we cook food, the structure of the molecules that make up food changes. So burning wax brings about changes in molecules of wax, and in these cases new substances are formed. So these are the changes in shape, size, position, color and state. We can change the shape, size, position, color, state and internal structure of an material, or we can say that an element. Reversible and irreversible changes. The shape of a balloon comes back to its original when you stop squeezing it. The balloon will comes back into its original shape. So it is reversible change. The balloon returns to its previous size when kept out of the sun for a little while. So it will regain its size also. The kicked football can be brought back to its original position, and the red hot piece of iron regained its original color when it cooled. The molten wax becomes solid again when cooled. So these are some reversible changes. All these changes can therefore be easily reversed, and these are known as the reversible changes. In most of the reversible changes, the internal structure of the substances involved doesn't change. The molecules that make up the substance do not change. Now consider some changes like bursting of balloon that can't be reversed. If a balloon gets burst, it can't be reversed. Growth is a change that can't be reversed. Cooking of food or burning of wax, this can't be reversed. These are some irreversible changes. In most of the irreversible changes, there is a change in the internal structure, and the molecules that make up the substance undergo changes to form new substance during growth, cooking or burning. However, in some irreversible changes, the internal structure of the substances doesn't change. For example, when a balloon bursts, there is no change in the molecules of the rubber. And one way to group changes is to see if they are reversible or irreversible. Now let's study physical and chemical changes. Kicking a football, tearing of paper, changes of size with use, freezing of water, heating substances. These are some physical changes. When you kick a football, its position changes, but it remains a football. Its position changes. No new substance is formed here. The football remains the same. And when we tear a paper, on tearing, a paper changes its shape and size, but it remains a paper. No new substance is formed. So molecule of the paper remains the same. Changing of size with use. The size of a pencil or eraser changes with the use, but no new substance is formed. So the molecules that makes up a pencil and eraser remain the same. We can easily get ice by freezing water. The molecules of ice and water are exactly the same. And if a balloon is kept in the sun, its size increases because the air in it expands on heating. This is known as expansion. And when a piece of iron is heated, it expands. Similarly, liquid expands on heating. And if the heated substances are cooled, they regain their original size and the molecules of the substance do not change. In all these changes, no new substances are formed. The molecules of the substance remain exactly the same before and after the change. These changes are known as the physical changes. And some of the physical changes like tearing of paper or changing of size of a pencil with use cannot be reversed. These can't be reversed. However, most physical changes are temporary and can be easily reversed to return substances to their previous form. So most of the physical changes are reversible. Now there are some changes like burning, growth in plants and animals, and cooking. These come under the category of chemical changes. When you burn a piece of paper, smoke and gases like carbon dioxide and water vapors are given out. The ash left behind differs from the paper in its appearance and properties. Thus, new substance with different properties and different molecules are formed. Means ash is formed with different shape, with different size and different properties. Similarly, when you burn a matchsticks or a candle, new substance are formed. And these are not the reversible changes. These are irreversible changes. What happened to the food you eat? It is absorbed by the body and it is used to nourish cells for growth. The substances that make up a cells are different from the substances present in the food. Again, new substances are formed. When we boil an egg, it becomes hard and tastes very different. The molecules change to give a new substance. Similarly, cooking of chapatis, you can say that rotis, vegetables or rice results in a new substance which can't be reversed. In all these examples, the new substances with different properties are formed. The molecules of the original substances undergo changes to form the molecules of new substances, and these changes are known as the chemical changes. And we can also take the example of growth. When a plant is growing, at the first stage, when the seed is poured under the soil, the seedling is come out of the soil, and after few days you can see a young plant is come out of it. So this change is irreversible, and the growth of a baby when it is in infancy stage, and after some days the child, he or she starts growing, and after few months his growth is continues, and it is also irreversible process. So these are example of irreversible changes that comes under the chemical changes: burning, growth and cooking. A chemical change occur when there is a chemical reaction between the substances. In a chemical reaction, the initial substances react with each other to form new substances. The original substances present are known as the reactant, and with the substance which is new formed during or after the chemical reaction is known as the product. Since new substances with different molecules are formed with different properties during the chemical reactions, it is not easy to get back the original substances. Most chemical changes are permanent and irreversible. So this is the main basic difference between the physical and chemical changes, that most of the physical changes are reversible and most of the chemical changes are irreversible. Thank you.